It's Week 5 of the National Football League. Coming up, we'll see Sam Howell. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bears and the Vikings, next on EA Sports.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Off the bootleg, James, right back to Pitts again. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a run. It's the rookie from Oklahoma. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Second down and 6 now. Operating from the gun, James. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles, knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Looking to throw. James. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Keon Coleman with an amazing diving catch. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's polished off by a Viking score. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw. James. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Howell. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Howell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 31. Howell, he'll look to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. The tight end Henry here in motion. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. And Howell will throw it. Touchdown, Bears! Bears. Jahan Dotson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. Motion man is Schwartz. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Coleman. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. Second down and 8. Howell out of the shotgun. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing here, Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Howell. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at second down.
He was defended by Jonathan Owens.
It's Howell with another throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Harris is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Harris, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Howell. This is caught. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Vikings to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against Washington, and now they lead this ball game as well. Set to go here, 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. James throwing to start the drive. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. James. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. In motion comes the tight end left. Back to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, James. And this is going to be incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 4-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Al down to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. He was covered by Antoine Whitfield.
Back to throw. Powell. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Powell. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Here's James throwing to start the drive. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. James. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
That one too wide and incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Howell. That's swung out wide to Harris. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Howell from the gun. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Going right back to Dotson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Again, he'll drop to throw. He completes it to Henry. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw. Howell. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. Another throw for Howell. That is incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Bears offense set to go to begin the 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Harris running straight ahead. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. First down, and they go back to Harris. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Motion man is Schwartz. James now throwing to start the drive.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. James over the middle. That's caught by Schwartz. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coleman, the man in motion left. To throw is James from the gun on 3rd down. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it.
Taking it right down Broadway. How about this? Najee Harris. Touchdown, Chicago. Najee Harris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, James. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's caught by Coleman. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Now a 2nd and 6. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 16 yards.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
Motion man is Schwartz.
2nd and 11. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and running back Najee Harris set to take over once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. And Howe will throw it. Finding Harris over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing here, Howell. This will be caught by Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 5.
A give to Harris. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Howell.
Got a man, it's Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
At the 9-yard line.
Howell out of the shotgun.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown.
Trey Palmer.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Looking to throw. James. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. James. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, James. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. One back in the backfield. He'll get with the carry. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Bears offense and Sam Howell set to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Trying to take this home, they'll run. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down 24-17. 1:50 to play. They'll have to go 90-plus yards, and a field goal does them no good as they've got it with a first down. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A gain of 34 yards. First down.
He's back to throw. Finding Pittman.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Back to throw. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Back to throw. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. Touchdown, Vikings. Michael Pittman, 36 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And that's complete to Brown. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Howell to throw. That's caught by Palmer. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Howell. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Howell. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On the ground, it's Harris. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken at about the 14. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. This is 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it's the Bears who will have the first chance to win this thing as we are underway here in overtime. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Back to throw, Howell.
He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7.
Now Howell. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's Howell with another throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Howell. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line.
That's good for another Chicago Bears. 1st and 10.
look to throw it. Going right back to Dodson. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, Parker?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through. Who's